Hey Kylie, we have a question from another customer named Maddie who is new to board games,
Mm-hmm.
looking for a simple two-player game, just a simple one, easy rules,
All right.
preferably portable.
Okay. New to board games, simple. I mean, the first thing I always go to when we're talking about new to board games and want something simple, Lost Cities is one of my all-time favorite two-player games. I've played it 100 or more times over the years. It's very simple. You have a hand of cards. There's 5 different colors, and they go in numbers from 1 to 10. And you just want to play a card on your side of the board, but the trick is you always have to go up. So if I play the red 5, I can't play anything lower than that. I have to play the red 6 or the 7 or the 8. And you want to play as many cards as you can, but any color you started in, you lose 20 points just for starting it. So you don't want to start a color unless you think you're going to be able to get further down the track. I think Lost Cities is a great one to have. But some people like a bit more spatial reasoning. So if you like things like Tetris, this is Patchwork. It's a polyomino game, which means it uses pieces, these shaped pieces, a lot like Tetris pieces. And you're going to be building a quilt. So it's very simple. On your turn, you're going to choose one of the pieces, put it on, try to fill up all the spaces on your board. You might take some buttons. The buttons act as multipliers to give you more points. But there's some interesting interaction because the piece you choose to take is going to determine how many pieces the other player can choose from. So that's a very quick and easy one and pretty small. Now I'm going to go in a slightly different direction here. I'm going to show her a game that may look very complex. So I know Maddie's a beginner to board games, wants something that's not super complex. SkyTeam. This is a cooperative game about landing a plane. So, like I said, it looks complex. That's sort of the point of the game. The game wants to look like, all these buttons and knobs and controls inside the cockpit of an airplane. But it's actually very straightforward. Each player is going to roll 4 dice and keep them hidden from the other player, even though you're working together. And the pilot and the co-pilot have to place dice in different places. You've got to place dice to deal with the roll on the plane. You've got to place dice on the engines for how fast you're going to move. Before you land, the pilot's got to get all the landing gear down. The co-pilot's got to get all the flaps up. So there's a lot of things you're doing, but you're only allowed to talk about and strategize in between rounds. During the round itself, you just have to play your dice one after the other and hope everything works out so you don't crash the plane. So those are 3, I think, great intro games that are not super complex. Those would be good starter ones for anyone looking for a good 2-player game. If you would like some personalized recommendations, go ahead and hit that button in our link tree and you can submit your 3 questions for a perfect game and we'll be happy to get that out to you.